Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Harmony, our forever island, although right now it is our fall bucket list island. So let's see what's going on. It is actually 5:38 in the morning, because if you're awake, you might as well record, right? Oh, we have a visitor at the campsite. That's so exciting. Wonder if there'll be somebody who fits. You know, I kind of really like all the people that I have, so we'll see. Even if I like them, I don't know if I'll work to get them. We'll see. Okay, thank you, Isabel. And since she announced a visitor at the campsite, been on your mind, thinking about you. Okay, well, let's see what we got. Then she didn't announce who's here, so we'll have to look around and see who our NPC is. Look, I actually emptied all the extra stuff in my pockets. That's supposed to bring me good luck? Thanks. I actually cleaned everything up around here because I'm going to move my house. But right now, let's just put the skeleton right there. Just because. Ooh, scary skeleton. Okay, so we're going to go to the beach for a minute first. Oh, so the whole fall bucket list item, in case you didn't know, I watched a video by Millie Gaming, and she made a fall bucket list and used Switch games she had on her Switch to accomplish all of them. And since I don't play a bunch of games, I decided to make my island a way to accomplish all of those things. So, oop, balloon already? Where is it? I think they're probably still coming from that direction. Yeah, because it still thinks it's nighttime, which it kind of is. It feels like it. Do you ever play like this early in the morning for real? For real, not just in-game, because I know a lot of us time travel now. You know what? That's a good question too. Are you a time traveler? Right now, I don't time travel on this island, but I time travel on my other islands. But when we first started, I was like, I don't think so. Ooh, there was all that controversy over whether time traveling was cheating and whether it was okay, and you know. So, let me know. Do you time travel? If you have more than one island. Oh, it's Gulliver! Good, because I need Gulliver. I don't know how many more times I have to see him, but I do not have the golden shovel yet, so it'll be great to see him. Unfortunately, since I'm not time traveling on this island, I can't just farm him. Look, Mallory's sitting on our buddy bench. I don't think she's there because she needs a friend. I think she's just there for a little escape. 5 o'clock in the morning. We'll let you have your moment, Mallory. She's just sitting there with her coffee, enjoying the sunrise. I am gonna check right there. I just wanted to grab the stars that I can see right here. And then we will look. Pick it up. Okay, let's go see who's there. Because, you know, we don't play that make you wait game. Oh, it's Ellie. Hi, Ellie. She's very sweet. I'm not going to... Yeah, let's just talk to her so she doesn't get all confused. Hi, Ellie. I'm not going to have her. I have had her before, and I got her photo. So have a great time. I hope she enjoys her time. Honestly, if I hadn't passed the campsite, I probably would have forgotten to go there. So it's a good thing I ran right past it. So we have some things to look at. Oh, I just wanted to pick that up. And I got to put this back. I still am keeping these in most places, the blank things, so I don't have weeds all over. I do have fossils buried, so I wouldn't be getting fossils. But, you know. So I took a gazebo. What else do I have here? A gazebo and, oh, a porcelain vase, because I thought this actually should go in here. But I recolored a gazebo because I think I might want to use a gazebo there. I also recolored this to gray. It was kind of a brown bronze thing. But I've been putting some things here that I think I'm going to use in my graveyard / cemetery. And you may have noticed, so, oh, okay. Oh, what was it? I didn't even look. Oh, it was a new one. Excellent. So you may have noticed that my museum is now in here. But you know what? It's not a museum. Do you know what it is? Think of a graveyard and then look at it. It's a mausoleum. And if you don't think that looks like a mausoleum, I'll make it look a little bit more like one. It absolutely looks like a mausoleum. I don't know how I didn't notice that before, but it's a perfect mausoleum. These are going to be gyroids because it was raining. And like I said, I already have fossils planted, so those won't spawn. Maybe you noticed as we came in how I have some things set up. I mean, how I've kind of polished off the edges of my cemetery. Let's just run a little bit and look at it. Isn't it great? It's pretty big. It's not, like, I thought about making it bigger, but I have all those things I need to get on here. Like, I need to get a maze on here somehow, and I need to get a hiking thing on here, and a pumpkin patch. Right now I'm leaning toward this spot for a pumpkin patch, but I'm not sure. And so Kathy D said you should put a villager's house near the cemetery to have them act as the sexton of the cemetery, because she has had those in her family. And I was like, well, that's great. I was already going to have my house right here, but my house can be the sexton's house. So what did I put over here? Oh, jail bars. That's right. So I've decided this is going to be the beginning of my mountain right here. And I think I'm going to put jail bars along here as just kind of a dividing, create an edge for the mountain, but also it's going to act as a securing for the retaining wall. It's going to be like a retaining wall for the mountain edge. But mostly it's just kind of to make a better divider here without just leaving a big empty edge. I don't know what else I'm going to do. I'm going to have some a wooden staircase right here, a log staircase. Generally on a hike, when I go, the trail is just dirt. You just start the trail right at the beginning. But I have been on some very steep trails that have some stairs built in. They're not quite as formal as that, but we're going to use those so that our villagers can hike too. So we'll see. I might even, I hadn't thought of this, but I might even try to make the paths out of the in-game paths before I do a decorative path, because if you put in-game paths, your villagers will walk on them. So if I put in-game paths to make my hiking trail, then my villagers will hike, and that will be fun. So we're going to look at my map really quickly. I know this kind of makes Bill crazy because he's like, you pull up the map and you lose me. But sorry, Bill. So where the little red upside down teardrop is, that's where I'm standing, obviously. And then to the left is where my house is going to go. And if you look, you can see that I have 5 villager homes placed. Right now we have a very straight line, not just neighborhoods, but the whole like town design is all straight. I don't know how much these are gonna stay. So I started putting these in, these two. I started putting these in. I put this one in. I thought that was a stick. I put this one in just because it was right under here. And then I was like, I'm going to need to move Kiki's house and put something else here. And then I started laying it out. And I realized her house was in exactly the right spot, like down to the square on the grid that's under the system, in the exact right spot. So that's awesome because that saves me 2 days of trying to move houses, which is great because no, I'll do this later. This was a bridge and I need to kind of narrow it and decide if I'm going to put another one in. But I'm moving a bunch of houses to get them where I want them. And obviously it takes at least a day, sometimes 2 days. Do I want to pick that up now? Yeah, I'll pick it up now. We'll see if it'll give us a hint of who it is. Anyway, but her house was already in the exact right spot, and that was great. Let's see. Oh, someone lost this. I wonder if that means it's Matilda's. Matilda is my newest villager. Okay, so I have 10, 11 stars, so I should have 9 more. Because I wished enough times to get... None of these are... Okay, I'm going to place them for you, Bill, so you can see what they are. It's not horrible. I actually kind of like that one. But probably not this one. Let's see. Yeah, not that one. I'll probably just stick it in my storage anyway. What was I saying? I don't know. I lost myself. Okay. I don't know. But it takes days to move people. Whatever. Okay, let's look. Looking good. These two are moved. I do have tomatoes in their yard because tomatoes were in my way, and so I just started throwing them in people's yards. I don't know if these will stay that way. Oh, I am going to get into decorating so I can fix that. So, I am trying to get to 5 stars during this decorating session because I haven't done that yet. I haven't decorated on this island yet. I tore everything down, but after I got to 3 stars, I just didn't care anymore. Okay. Do I need it? Oh, because I didn't move Kiki, so I don't. But after this one goes there, I'm going to have to fix that one. That's okay. So, but that's one of my goals. So as I move flowers and things and just kind of stick them in people's yards, is it where it's permanently going to stay? Probably not, but it'll help me get to the 5 stars, and I'm just going to leave it if I don't get time. This is not going to stay here. I actually put these down because I was trying to... This is the thing. So normally I don't use really straight neighborhoods, and I don't usually use fencing, or a little bit of fencing. But this time I have very straight and very exact neighborhoods, and I could never remember how many spaces I was doing here, how many pieces of fencing. So I put that down. It's 7, as it turns out. And because of the fact that each one is separate, it's really easy to count if I need to. So that helps me. I just use those as a measuring device. Yeah, I don't have anything right here. These are for her to pick up and see if she needs them. That's menagerie. None of our stores are open. So I left this fence here because this is going to be a children's park, and I tried putting the spooky fence there and I didn't really like it. So I think I'll probably leave that there, and we'll just consider this always children's parkish. I should probably fix this fencing so it lines up. But these I replaced with the spooky fencing, partly because, you know, it's Halloween season, and partly because I really like the black iron. I will probably leave those there for a while. I mean, obviously they can be there for November because pumpkins in November go really well in my hemisphere. Pumpkins in November are a thing. I might even leave them after because I feel like the pumpkins are subtle enough that it can just look like decorative ironwork. We'll see. Let's see how we're doing in here. Okay, I don't think that one might be orange, but I think those other two are red or they're white. Let me tell you what I did here. So I had 2 oranges because these all need to be orange, but I separated them because if you only have 1 flower in there, then if one grows, it is 100% a clone. And a clone means it shares the same genetics as its parent. So I'm using those to get to the 2 orange per to do the crossbreeding faster. If you don't do a lot of flowers, you don't know what that means, and it's very complicated. So I'm not going to explain it right now. But so then these 2, I'll take up 2 of these and I'll put 1 there because I think I'm going to go the proper oranges all the way across. These oranges cannot stay in because they are not crossbred. These oranges are all crossbred from a purple and an orange that we got in that big, long, complicated way. Anyway, so if you are breeding, and you're at this stage and you're trying to get more of these, instead of just waiting till these provide an orange for you, if you put it by itself and just clone it, then you have another one. So I could take this one and put it right here. The marked spots are the parent flowers. I could put them here and use them, but because this is the last step and it takes a long time, I want to have as many as I can. Plus I want to work toward getting rid of those. So that's going to be a little bit of work in a little bit, but it's exciting. See, those are my fossils. Oh, I forgot to say happy Indigenous Peoples Day if you are in the United States. Used to be called Columbus Day until they went, oh, that's really insensitive to a lot of people. Or as Bill calls it, a national holiday where I don't have to work day. That's all he cares about. He's not really a big holiday person unless he gets the day off. And you know what? Holidays are very iffy for me. I just don't have it in me. It can be a lot of work, especially decorating. I do not decorate for the holidays, even though we do a lot of movies for October to celebrate Halloween, and Halloween is probably my favorite holiday. I don't decorate for it because to me, decorating is just making a mess I'm going to have to clean up in a month or less. And that just seems silly. However, my mom, who was an artist, so I'm sure that's part of it, always decorated and always celebrated holidays too. She really liked holidays. So mostly I think she liked holidays because it was a time that the family would get together. And right now, not all of my kids want to get together with us. So it's just not as fun. If I'm not doing the work for them, I don't care, right? I don't need it. But it was nice to celebrate holidays for my kids. So there is that. Are you a holiday celebrator, a holiday person? Let me know. And if so, what is your favorite holiday? Because I do like to hear about other people's favorite holidays. And what do you have holiday traditions that you enjoy? And what else? What do you do as far as getting together with family? I know some of you have created your own family because the family that you grew up with was not really what you needed, or was not kind, or there's just no connection, or for whatever reason you've created your own family. And I absolutely 100% support deciding the people that get to be in your lives. Let's see, 10, 12, 13, 14. Let me know if you created new traditions or if there are traditions you brought with your family anyway. Just let me know. I still think, even though it would be really convenient to have an opening right there part of the time, I still think I'm going to leave this as the only opening, just for the feeling of can't escape when the undead are trying to chase you unless you can get to this gate. I just love that tiny little touch to it, because this is going to be a lovely sacred space kind of cemetery, and then a graveyard. A little bit of a graveyard, which is, the monsters are trying to get you. That's it. Was there anything else that I needed to show you? I think that's all the changes. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to put everywhere. So I have part of that mountain, and where those homes are, whose homes are they? Yeah, so Mallory's house, and is it Matilda? Those are going to stay there. So my mountain needs to work around those. And up here by Kiki's house, that's right behind her house is where the staircase is going to go. So that's where the hike is probably going to start. And then, so over there by Diana's house and Timbra's house, I do need to move them so that I can work on the end of my mountain. So even though I know where my house is going to go, I think I'm going to start by moving them. I think I'm going to move Timbra over next to Kiki. So that's Timbra's house, and Kiki's house is right there. So I think I'm going to move Timbra next to her so that I don't have to do a two-step where I put Timbra on the beach and then find her place. So Timbra and Diana are the two that I need to move. Even though I know where my house is going to go above that, next to my graveyard. I don't think I'm going to do that yet because I think I can work around that easier than I can work around Diana and Timbra. And I still need to get rid of the staircase up there by my house because it's stone. And if I'm going to use staircases, I want them to be log staircases. And I think my hike, my little mountain, that's going to be the only place that I need staircases. I haven't figured out yet. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't really figured out yet where I'm going to put my maze. I'm running out of space. I might have to put my maze on the mountain, part of the hike. Wonder if I could do a maze on the beach. I'm going to give that some thought because I got a lot of beach space. Yeah, that's a thought. Okay, I might do that. I might maze up the beaches. That could be fun. Anyway, I think am I gonna move this one first? I think I'm gonna move that one last because all I'm gonna do is move it and like tuck in that corner and tuck that over and then put it back. So I can work around that one, but that staircase I need to move to work around it. What about my other? I think I'm going to leave this bridge over here where it is. Oops, I can pick that one up. Oh, we made it to 6. That's very exciting. So yeah, this one. I think I'm going to leave it there, even though it barely serves a purpose, right? There's no river here. That's the other thing, though, is that I don't have any rivers. I have a pond right now, but it's not going to stay. You can see it over on the right. Oop. Once that goes away. Okay, over on the right there. I have that pond. I don't know if that's going to stay. But up there by... whose house is that? Mallory's house? Yeah. Next to her, you can see that my river kind of ends. I'm thinking that I might take that river and wind it over onto the mountain so that I have like a little waterfall that comes down. Because you need waterfalls if you're going to fish. You need, because there are some fish, let's see, the golden trout and the cherry salmon, and what's the other one? I don't know, that you can only get on a cliff top. So I do need some waterfalls. So let's see, where is that? Is that up here? Okay, so I'm probably going to, I was going to put a bridge there, and maybe I will after. But I think, so I'm going to reshape that, and I'm going to, I'll pull this, I might pull it over a little bit so that I can finish this fencing up, kind of close up her yard. Anyway, and then I think I'm gonna pull it up and over to the mountain a bit. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it, but I do want to have a couple of cliffs. So probably make a cliff to here and then bring the next layer of the mountain up right here and put a cliff into that. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But I definitely do need to have some riverness because you gotta have the river, right? Yes. I keep seeing these crickets and thinking that they're sticks. I think I've told you everything. I apologize again. Maybe I didn't do it before. I have been really, really far and few in between as far as videos. And it's because we had a major health issue in our family, an extended one. And it has changed my life a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how everything's going to fit in, especially my long play. I'm hoping to do a long play this week. I'm working on a long play island called Omnitude, where you see every little minute of the development. I don't do anything off screen. And my purpose is to get villagers that I haven't had before or haven't gotten their photo and then get their photo. So, that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully I'll get back to that this week because it's been over a month since I've played on that island. It's just sitting there waiting for me because I know what day I left on and I can time travel back to that without a problem. So we should be good and hopefully we'll get back to it. Anyway, it was 5 o'clock in the morning and I had been awake since 3:30, 4 o'clock, I don't know, and decided, I guess I have a new day now. I might as well play, right? Anyway, so I figured that would be a good time. Today would be a good time. Plus, we all love the morning in this game, right? I think so. Maybe it's just me. It's not just me. Although I found out my daughter actually doesn't like 5 a.m. music. What? I know. Who knew there was somebody? So, obviously, you can tell. If you've been here a long time, you can tell we are getting ready for categories. I thought we would do it right here in our little mini pumpkin patch. Do I like it better that way? I think I like it better this way. Maybe that way. It's not perfectly lined up, but we're going to go with it anyway. This is the time in our video where we play categories. I'll give you a topic, then I will roll the die and give you a letter, and you'll have 30 seconds to come up with something that meets that topic that starts with that letter. Today's topic kind of became 2 topics. So, it was kind of a bad dream that woke me up. I mean, kind of not, and I barely sleep, but a little. I think I had a bad dream. I'm sorry. I got to reline this. I don't usually remember my dreams, any of my dreams, so bad dreams too. But I have a vague recollection that I had. Look at how those line up, those street lamps. It's fun. Anyway, I have a vague recollection that I might have had a bad dream. So our topic for today is bad dreams, like something you have a bad dream about. But I thought, that's going to be a little tricky. So the other thing, it is a 2-part thing. So bad dreams or things that wake you up. Okay? So things that wake you up or bad dreams. Technically, I don't care if it's actually a dream you've had or something that's truly woken you up, or you're just making it up, or it's just something that you know is kind of something that wakes people up, or bad dreams people have, whatever. But if you choose one that is something that actually has affected you, let me know, because that's fun. And you'll get a bonus point if you can come up with that. And again, as usual, we're very lax. You can stretch it. And if you don't get something right off, pause the video or come back to the video later and come up with something. You can even look something up. You can even ask friends. I don't care. It's just fun. And if you don't want to play, that's cool too. You do you. You're in charge of you. Especially watching the video. That's silly. Okay, sorry, Bill. That's my husband. And it makes him crazy. He's like, come on, get to the point. Okay, here we go. Bad dreams, things that wake you up. You're going to have 30 seconds. Good luck. And your letter is, oops, I can't see it. It rolled behind the box. H. Go. Okay, here we go. So my first thought was heat, because I don't sleep well in the heat and I sleep hotter than I used to. But then I thought headache, and ooh, yeah, that's something that wakes me up. And sometimes that's something I have a bad dream about. And if I have a bad dream, it's really common that I'm going to wake up with a very bad headache, which I did. First thing I grabbed this morning at 3:30 in the morning was Excedrin. So maybe that was it. But I settled on hot flashes. I don't think I have bad dreams about hot flashes, but hot flashes have definitely woke me up in the middle of the night. And I'm sure if you are of even like 35 or later, you might have experienced this if you are a woman, because perimenopause can start that early, even though that's like 20 years before you would normally go through menopause. Oh my gosh, so much explanation. Let me know if you got something and what it is. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go there. Let me know if hot flashes have been a problem for you. Because if you're a guy or if you're a young lady, you just don't know. You just don't know what it's like to wake up in the middle of the night with your face on fire and sweaty and ugh. Because that's what I get. Let me know if you get hot flashes, if it's really strong in your face. Bright red cheeks and heat. Okay, we got to move on because I know a lot of people are getting irritated with that conversation. Let me know what you got. But the reason that we place categories is to choose our letter of the day. And today's letter of the day is H. So if your first name, last name, middle name, maiden name, gamer name, pseudonym, character's name, or even your island name, or a pet's name, or a favorite stuffed animal's name starts with the letter H, then you are my superstars. Uh-oh, I lost myself. I can hear it. Where am I? Oh, I'm over there. Then you are my superstars for today. Yay, superstars. You rock. You're amazing. You're the best. And I think you're awesome. Thank you to all of you for being here. I really appreciate your support. Sometimes I'm like, oof, do I still want to do this? And then people say nice things and they say that I make them happy, which, yeah. My kids don't understand that. They're like, I really enjoy listening to your voice. And my kids are like, okay, those people need to get out more. I don't know. Sorry about that. Losing my mind. 6 o'clock in the morning. Maybe I should go to bed. Thank you so much. Special thank you. We're going to put you over here today, ladies and gentlemen. Special thank you to our channel members who now have 2 cookies on their little thing. If you don't know what that is, click on the join button down below and it will take you to the page that kind of explains it. I really need to do an explanation video that explains it, but whatever. So far, really the only thing you're going to get to join is you're going to get those cookies by your name and you're going to get access to a reaction. The only reaction I have right now is a superstar, because you're superstars. You're all superstars, especially my channel members. You're going to get that. Eventually you're going to get more, but I'm not going to be one of those creators who has members only content, mostly because I cannot promise extra content. My life and my body are just a mess, so I can't promise that. Also, I, from the beginning, have wanted to have everyone have access to my content, all of my content, whether they can afford it or not. The memberships are only 99 cents a month, and I'm not going to make separate tiers, and I don't have any intention of raising it. So if you want to, and you can afford to, and it's something that you think would be awesome in your life, and you want to show just a tiny little bit of extra support for me, go ahead and join. It's fun. It's possible that in the future we might have like a membership, I don't know, thing. I don't even know what things we might have. But mostly it's just you get those cookies to use by your name and the superstar reaction. I don't know. I guess I could make a pumpkin maze. That kind of feels like cheating to combine 2 in 1. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Like I said, my videos are a little hit and miss. Yeah, hit comes first. A little hit and miss right now. So if you have your notifications on, you'll know when I have posted one again. I also post in Discord every time I upload, so you should go over and check out our Discord and join, and then you'll know when I post another video. That's it. I wish you all sleep. I hope you get to sleep all the way through the night. No bad dreams wake you up, or the dog throwing up on your floor, because that's happened too, or all kinds of other things. I hope none of those things happen, especially that you don't wake up with a tree falling through your roof. I'm just saying it hasn't happened, but it's kind of a fear I have. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Oh, bye.